The esports industry has grown at an incredible rate over the past decade. Opportunities comes with growth. These days, you can find esports athletes who are barely in their teens earning anywhere from 25k to 1 million a year, with prize money from tournaments, lucrative sponsorship deals, streaming revenue, and team contracts. Best esports players can earn up to over six figures a year. From the outside looking in, esports seems like a dream job for these individuals, but it comes with a price. If you do something non-stop for several years, burnout is inevitable. In esports, this is a real problem because burnout can suck the fun out of gaming. That's why we see many successful esports athletes retire in their mid 20s. Hello guys, I'm your host Abdulaziz Almatari, and today we're going to talk about burnout in esports. Burnout can be described as a prolonged and chronic state of stress that results in emotional and physical exhaustion, followed by the person's inability to function normally. The harsh regime, complete commitment training, and high demands on the players make them feel like a great deal of tension and pressure. If the player has no way to deal with these unresolved emotions, it can lead to burnout. In all esports, players typically play two or more official matches per week. On top of that, there were countless hours of practice and scrims in between. Also, for major tournaments or knockouts, there will be extra pressure and tension. Compared to traditional sports, the lack of intense physical activity means that teams are less motivated to risk for the health of their players. A player's career can last for 6 or 7 years, with just 3 weeks of all of these contribute to creating an extremely stressful environment that leads to burnout. The list of exhausted top esports athletes is growing almost daily these days. One possible solution is to focus on the main reason an individual starts playing video games in the first place: enjoyment. Gamers who have entered professional waters often forget the main purpose of video games. In addition, coaches often emphasize maintaining a hard and rigorous training plan, thus putting the health and satisfaction of the players first. Involving players in creating a training plan from the time to time can create a sense of freedom and control in a player. Setting achievable goals and realistic timelines will be more profitable in the long run than a strict schedule that can deliver quick results with disastrous consequences. Group in the future, due to busy schedules, players often do not have enough time to rest and do other activities that help them relax. A good balance between work and leisure time is the secret of any happy individual. Esports players are no exception. Burnout is one of the biggest threats knocking on the doors of esports gamers, and one of the main reasons why esports gamer lifespans are so short. Recently, more and more people are starting to invest in teams and are starting to include psychologists in their work to improve mental health and player satisfaction. As the popularity of video games grows, so does the interest in exploring the pros and cons of esports. However, more effort and resources are needed to accelerate the growth of the industry itself, while shedding light on the need to understand and prevent gamers' burnout. Thanks for listening to this episode from the podcast A Better Player with Abdulaziz Almatari. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.